Welcome back to another Let's Scouting Explainer. Today we're cracking open a true classic, Lord Baden-Powell's legendary book, Scouting for Boys. We're going to dive deep into Campfire Yarn number 17, which is all about how to grow strong. But listen, before we get started, I want to be clear. This isn't your average modern-day workout routine focused on getting six-pack abs for summer. Not at all. This is a masterclass in ultimate survival fitness. We're talking about building the kind of functional, literal, life-saving strength and endurance that allows a scout to thrive in the absolute harshest conditions imaginable. Let's jump right in. To really understand why this specific kind of fitness matters so much, we've got to look at the great African hunter and scout, F.C. Selows. Picture this. It is the dead of night, just north of the Zambezi River. Without warning, an enemy tribe launches a total surprise attack on Selous' camp. Bullets are flying everywhere, chaos absolutely erupts, and the camp is overrun. But without even a second of hesitation, Selous jumps onto a horse, bareback, in the pitch black, and bolts into the darkness. He spends hours hiding out in the freezing long grass, completely separated from his men, relying 100% on his own physical resilience and mental toughness to just survive the night. For him, this wasn't a game. His fitness was literally the only thing standing between him and death. And that incredible survival story brings us perfectly to the core motto of a true scout: never say die till you're dead. When everything is going wrong, when the odds are stacked entirely against you, this is the exact mindset you have to adopt. It's the psychological bedrock of a scout, a concept known as sahishnutta, or ultimate endurance. Because honestly, before you can build a strong body, you have to forge an unbreakable will. So here is our roadmap to building a hero today. 1. Endurance. 2. True health. 3. The 6 exercises. 4. Body protection. And 5. Patrol strength. Starting off with Section 1, Endurance, and the hero's mindset. Look, as we just saw with Selous, all the muscles in the world mean absolutely nothing if your mind just gives up at the first sign of trouble. Endurance, or sahishnutta, isn't just defined as the ability to jog a long distance without getting winded. No, it's a dynamic, powerful mixture of enthusiasm, patience, and raw strength when you are faced with terrifying, life-threatening situations. It's that rare ability to keep your head completely clear, stay positive, and push your body to its absolute limits when sheer panic is the natural response. That right there is what makes a scout truly formidable. Moving right along to Section 2, True Health, and what the real secret actually is. So, if endurance is the software running in the scout's mind, we now need to upgrade the hardware, the internal workings of the human body. What's really fascinating here is how Baden-Powell completely ignores building big, showy outer muscles. For him, true health starts on the inside. It's all about purifying the blood and strengthening the heart so it can actually pump that clean blood to every single extremity. It's about aggressively bringing fresh air into the lungs, sweating out those impurities daily, and keeping your stomach and intestines actively processing food. He basically viewed the human body as an engine, and if the internal mechanics are failing, a shiny exterior definitely won't save you out in the wild. All right, Section 3, the 6 exercises, or Chuk Hasaret, for daily health. You know what's so brilliant about this routine? The accessibility. You don't need a fancy gym membership. You don't need any heavy weights. It literally requires just 10 minutes of your day. Ideally, you do it right after waking up and just before going to sleep. You do it in minimal clothing, right near an open window for fresh air, and strictly barefoot to really strengthen your feet and toes. It's a pure, unadulterated commitment to self-improvement. Let's actually break down a few of these specific movements. Take the trunk exercise, for instance. You stand upright, raise those arms, and slowly twist your upper body from side to side. Simple enough, right? But the physical twist is only half the battle. The absolute crucial part is the breathing. You take a deep breath in through your nose, inhaling what the book calls God's air, as you twist back, and then you slowly exhale as you come forward. This rhythmic breathing, paired with that twisting motion, actively strengthens your ribs and your internal organs. Then we have the cone movement. With your hands clasped tight right above your head, you lean back and slowly rotate your entire upper body in a wide, circular cone shape. It might look a little simple, but this specific motion acts as a deep internal massage for your stomach muscles. It essentially stimulates the whole digestive tract, ensuring that your body efficiently processes the food you eat, turning it into the critical energy you're going to need for those really long hikes. And finally, we've got to integrate the lower body, reaching way up high to the sky to expand those lungs, and then bending down to touch the toes without bending your knees, followed up by deep knee bends, with your hands resting on your hips. Think of this like a giant pump, literally forcing that freshly oxygenated blood all the way from your head right down into your calves, your feet, and your toes. This routine makes sure every single fiber of your body is awakened and nourished. Which brings us to Section 4, Body Protection and Guarding Your Senses. Think about it. A powerful engine is completely useless if your navigation system is broken, right? A scout out in the wild is completely dependent on their sharp senses. And the advice here is just so highly practical. Breathing through your mouth, especially at night or in cold weather, just invites germs straight into your lungs. The solution? Strictly breathe through your nose. It acts as a natural filter. For your ears, the warning is incredibly clear. Poking them with pins or needles risks permanent deafness, and a deaf scout is a serious danger to their patrol. To protect your eyesight, you want to avoid reading in low light and actively practice focusing on distant objects to keep that vision sharp. And surprisingly, even your toenails are critical. Cutting them on a curve actually causes ingrown nails, which will absolutely cripple you on a long march. You've got to cut them straight across. Oh, and we definitely can't forget dental hygiene. Good digestion literally begins in the mouth, and rotting teeth will destroy your overall health. Even without a modern toothbrush, a scout stays clean by using a simple 6-inch dry twig, known as a dettune. By chewing the end to make it soft like a brush, a scout can maintain perfect dental hygiene anywhere in the world, using only what nature provides. Talk about resourceful. Finally, Section 5, Patrol Strength and Building Practices. Okay, so you've trained your mind, you've strengthened your internal organs, and you've protected your senses. But all that solo training needs real-world application. That's where patrol leaders come in, organizing physical games to build real grit. Take a game like The Struggle. 2 scouts stand a yard apart, lean in chest to chest, and try to literally push each other across a line using pure core and leg strength. Or wrist pushing, which is a seated wrestling match where scouts press their wrists against each other, resisting with all their might. These aren't just fun little games, they are intense proving grounds to ensure that when a real emergency strikes, the scout's body absolutely will not fail them. So we've covered the true essence of scout endurance today, from purifying your internal engine to mastering those 6 core exercises and protecting your vital senses. But all this theory means absolutely nothing without action. So I want to leave you with this one question. Which exercise are you going to start with tomorrow morning? Are you going to open that window and begin twisting to God's air? Or will you just start paying a little more attention to breathing only through your nose today? The path to ultimate survival fitness is right in front of you. It's time to take that first step.